Welcome back. We recently had a chance to check in with Ross Mignorelli of Candle Tree Soy Candles as he shares with us the secret behind the natural soy that he uses and the special holiday seasonal scents you don't want to miss.
The soy wax I use is 100% soy wax, so there's no soy blends. There's a few different wax that I know of. There's paraffin wax, there's soy wax, and beeswax. Beeswax comes from bees. Paraffin wax is petroleum. I use soy wax because it comes from a soybean. The great thing about soy wax, very little to no smoke at all. It doesn't leave any black residue on your walls or ceiling. And there's a certain spot to put the wicks in. I don't just throw them in there. They have to be centered with 2 wicks. I use 2 wicks because it burns 100% of the soy wax. And that's most problems in a lot of candles, that a lot of people say it just, they buy a candle and it never burns all the wax. So I did a lot of testing with different size wicks. Most candles last 26 to 30 hours. I'm focusing on tree scents right now. So first thing, I'll pour the oil in the mug. I've done a lot of research with measuring oils and reviews on if certain oils are stronger than others, you may need less oil. And also, some people ask me to make a candle stronger. So with custom orders, I had one the other day. Can you make white birch stronger? So I add a little bit more oil on it. There's always options with my candles. It's not just you go in a store, you buy the candle and you're done. I can change the colors. I can make it stronger, make it lighter. I've done 3 or 4 weddings actually. With that though, every wedding has their color themes, and I always match their themes. So at this point, I'm gonna go to my recipe book and I'm going to look up, bayberry. I'm gonna put the drops in. Scotch pine is a fun candle to make. It has blue and green in it. Now it's time to pour the wax in. I do change the wax temperature depending on the glass jar, the mug, if I want swirls or a solid color candle. It all depends what I'm doing. If I want to keep the colors from mixing, I have to lower the temperature even more, but that's my secret. So now I'll pour the wax in. After I do that, now I need to stir every candle. Once the wax cools down a little bit, that's when the wicks will really center themselves. There's a little bit more work involved how I do my candles, and every candle is hand stirred. You're not just buying a regular candle, there's actually more crafts behind it. Since we're getting into winter, I like to focus on a lot of tree scents. That's what people tend to go towards right now. And there's some other fruit scents like black cherry, cranberry marmalade, banana nut bread sometimes. Now it's time to add the colored dyes. Somebody asked me to make a Play-Doh candle. So I use a light blue and a yellow. If the wax is too hot, it's just gonna mix together and it's not gonna look nice. So with that, I actually do things totally different. I lower the wax, I separate the dyes, pour really slowly, and it usually comes out very nice. Now let's pour. As you see when I'm pouring the wax, you'll see it making the swirls. And if you wait a few seconds, the colors really start to pop. But like I said, it's more hand stirring, handcrafted. Once in a while you have to cut the wicks to keep them trimmed. So you have a nice small flame in the candle. It's safer and it will slow down the burn time so your candle will last longer. If you want more information, you can look up my website at www.candletreellc.com, and my email is at candletreesoycandles soycandles@gmail.com. You can also call me at 748-0767. You can Facebook me on my Candle Tree Soy Candles Facebook page. So there's many different ways to get a hold of me.